Before it hits the recycling bin, let's see what we can create. This time I set aside a container from mini apples purchased from the grocery store. Sometimes these thin plastic containers can help organize lightweight items and keep like things together. For the label removal, I usually pull back a corner to see if it's going to be an easy job. This glue wasn't coming off with the label as I peeled, so I am starting out by soaking the container in warm water to loosen the glue, and then I usually go down the list of other methods if this doesn't work. I reuse items that are thin plastic, thick plastic, and glass. So the label removal method depends on the type of vessel I'm working with, if the label is plastic or paper, what kind of glue that particular company happens to use, what supplies I have within arm's reach, as well as my patience level for label removing that day. I got lucky this time and the warm water method worked perfectly, which means this video might not pop off as much as others in this series because this is usually the point in the video where comments start coming in that I'm removing the label all wrong and I just need to follow their granny's method of 1 part jet engine fuel and 1 part skunk excretion. I also appreciate the folks who take the time to tell me I just leave the label on. Comments are one of the ways content creators get their videos to circulate, so it's all appreciated. Our new organization vessel is label-free, clean, and dry. I have these faux strawberries I displayed in a few places on the mantle for Valentine's Day. I like to use what I have on hand to decorate for holidays, and the strawberries made for nice pops of red. I don't typically keep these strawberries on display around my home. I actually forgot I had them for a few years since they were packed in a tote underneath something for a while. As I was cleaning up the Valentine's Day decorations, the strawberries just ended up in that acrylic container because it was sitting around not being used. The acrylic container is up too high on my quality ranking of storage vessels to hold these lightweight strawberries, so this thin plastic container is perfect for the job. If it happens to break, then it can get tossed in the recycling bin and I will save the next apple container to reuse. I have a small tote of summer-themed supplies for our outdoor patio. We have 4 very different seasons where we live, so there are only a few months where I pull out the summer items. I have this colorful tablecloth, the hot dog basket I use to hold the bottles of sunscreen, a few colorful macrame hangers, and a chain to help determine the height of the macrame hangers, as well as those battery-operated string lights. I am adding the container of strawberries here so I don't forget to display them this summer. I keep all the totes in our garage, and I need to get a little better with my labeling process this spring. Some of the taped-on labels have fallen off. Our patio has been used in many different ways over the years as a backdrop for marketing videos for products with specific requests of what colors are in the shot. I have moved away from those kinds of videos being my main strategy, so I'm excited to set everything up for what works best for our own comfort this summer, and I won't have to move a lot of stuff out of the way. Come back next time as we reuse another vessel before it gets recycled.